as everyone knows, you just don't really believe everything you read on the internet, because anybody can type something up and put it out there. So we looked at it and said, we have never, and all of us that looked at it had the same comment, we've never seen anything that would change cognitive skill levels so dramatically in 3 short months. Well, to be really honest, 100% honest, they thought that this school administration and I were just absolutely nuts when we said, this is what we want to do. And they came to me and said, so how are you going to fix these kids? And what are you going to do? What's it going to do? What math are you going to teach them? Because I want to see the math. I want to make sure. And it took a while to explain. We're not teaching math. We're not teaching reading. We're not teaching literacy or writing or any of those things. We're teaching cognitive skills, the building blocks of thinking. And we're going to teach them how to integrate their thinking skills and to build their thinking skills so that when they come to the classroom, they can start to think and integrate what you're telling them and be able to use it better. And so it's not going to replace the fact that student A is 3 years behind in math. They still need tutoring in math, but they're going to catch up faster, or maybe they'll just catch up, period, where they wouldn't have done that before. I would chat with the teachers every single week, not every day, but every week, about their students in BrainWare and saying, how's school coming? Well, they're still doing the same thing. I'm not seeing anything different. And I got that comment from one teacher on a Monday, and it was about 6 or 7 weeks into BrainWare, and she actually, on Tuesday, came to me, and I think that my question had just bugged her enough, because she gave me the same answer she had given me for the previous weeks. She actually went home that night and sat down and looked at how that student was doing in class. And she came to me and she said, you know what, Curtis, I haven't even noticed, but his whole performance is just slowly rising. And it's gradual. There weren't giant leaps in performance in the classroom over those first 6 or 7 weeks, but they were slowly rising, and it was starting to increase at that point in time. And she was just absolutely floored. She didn't think that, because she wasn't doing anything different. And so she was one that said, I need to come in and see what's going on, what you're doing, so I can do it in the classroom. And so she came in and she said, I can't do this. And I said, you're right, you can't, and you shouldn't have to do this in the classroom. I said, this is something that because we're at the point in our lives with technology, that technology can do because we couldn't do it before.